box in the trunk, so it matches the rest. Sorry about the wind noise. My door seals are non-existent in this truck, but I'm going to the car wash quick. I haven't washed this truck, I don't even think once this year yet, so I just want to get the mud and stuff out of the box, and then we're going to be painting it with Rustoleum Turbo cans, so we'll see how well it comes out. I have 6 of them, hopefully that's enough, otherwise, whatever, it looks better than it did, I guess. It's starting to rain, dang it. Alright, we're back at the garage now. I also have this primer I'm going to use. I've had it for my Civic, but I haven't been able to get the rocker panels done, so I'm just going to use it on the truck, because usually when you spray white over a color, it bleeds through and you have to use way more paint, so just going to use this to prevent that. I'm pretty sure this will cover it, but just to not waste my time, and I only have 6 cans because I couldn't find any more at the local hardware store closest to me, so just going to send it. Also, just going to point out, and I'm only doing the exterior of the bed because, one, I use the crap out of my truck, so I'm always using the inside of the box, and it takes so much more paint because you got to think, whatever you use on one side, you got to use the same amount of paint on this side, plus the other, what do you want to call it, surfaces, and the whole box, or bottom of the box. So yeah, just not going to even touch this. It's a work truck. I'm just trying to get it one color. And quick before I sand it, I'm going to scrape all the like protective, whatever this is, sticker off on both sides. And I got to take my sticker off. I got to buy another one. I don't really want to scrape it off, but whatever. And then take the taillights out. Oh, that was a little terrifying. That just broke and that went flying past my left eyeball. But anyways, this is all scraped off. Gotta do the other side. And then I'm gonna have to sand this area down quite a bit. It's kind of weird. I've never seen that happen where the paint just bakes like that and cracks. The other side doesn't have that anywhere. And it's starting to rain on me again, dang it. I'm gonna take this rubber pad off too. Alright, I'm gonna hit the rough spots with 150 and then probably hit everything else. Just buzz over it quick with a 320 or 400. Probably might go to 400, but just touch everything and then clean it up, spray it. So that's why the paint was messed up here. It looks like just Bondo. I don't know why the heck just Bondo. I found Bondo in a weird spot on the other side too when I did this white on the bottom. Why? Is that factory? Don't know. Highly doubt it, but it's trash. Look at this. I just sanded all that Bondo down. There's not even a dent here. And then this is just like scored into there. I don't know what they were sanding with, like 80 grit, and just nailed it mad hard, because it's not my sander doing that. But man, I do not like Bondo. I'd rather have dents on my vehicles than freaking Bondo. And I've had people tell me that like old cars used to come with Bondo from the factory. I don't even know if that's true. Comment below if you know that's a fact or not, because that just seems really dumb to put Bondo on something from the factory, or just Bondo on anything. But yeah, it frustrates me. Alright, all sanded down. I'm going to wipe it down with a dry rag, and then wipe it down with that, whatever you call it, degreaser, remover, whatever. And I'm going to mask off the taillights. I don't feel like dealing with these. Half the bolts on that side are weird, so just going to tape that off and tape the fuel caps off, and then pull it in, or back it in, and spray it. And before you tell me what I should have done to paint this, I know there's a lot of things I should have done to do this. This is literally just to change the color of the box so it matches the cab better. This truck is by no means a straight truck. It's a nice truck, rust free, but it's a work truck. I use the crap out of it. It's never going to be a restoration piece. It's a workhorse, like it should be. It's just to give you a tour of the truck quick. The box is by no means straight. I mean, it's all dented up here. They got yanked out, probably had bigger tires on whatever truck this was on before. It's originally red. Doors don't line up. It's just your typical workhorse from Montana. I mean, the dash is still there, kind of. And just to give you like the history of the truck, it started out as a search and rescue truck years ago. That was its first purchase, and then it was a landfill truck for the county in Wyoming for however many years. And at some point, I'm guessing when it was a landfill truck, it got flatbedded, and then someone bought it, I don't know if from an auction or something, and he had it, put some dumb chrome wheels on it, which is how I bought it, with flatbed and chrome wheels. And then yeah, it's a low miles, 63,000 miles on it now, low miles truck. But if you're more interested in all the details, I have older videos, or I can do a strict video on this truck one of these days. But yeah, I'm keeping the truck on the road, keeping it nice, just probably never going to restore it because I use it. And I don't have restoration money. Alright, I'm going to move the Civic out and then back that in. So that's one can down. This stuff covers a lot. This is an 8-foot box, and it got one whole side and the tailgate, and then just started right here. So that is pretty amazing. I actually used this stuff, just the white, on my Toyota box when I painted that. So yeah, it covers quite a bit. I'm kind of curious to see if I have enough of this, because this comes out really fast, but we'll see. Hopefully I have enough of that to cover. And always pre-shake all your cans before you start spraying, so that way once you run out, you can just swap over to the next can. Obviously give it a little shake before you start again, but yeah, it makes it a lot quicker and smoother. And this second can is still going, by the way. If I have enough of this stuff, I'll probably at least prime the inside of the bed, or most of it, because I might as well if it's covering this well. This stuff is pretty amazing. So you gotta keep in mind, this is an 8-foot box on a Squarebody Chevy. They're pretty massive, and 3 cans covered the entire outside. I mean, like, there's no like spots that it's bleeding through at all. Don't mind the handle, because I still gotta get in there a little bit more, but everything else, this side's still wet from the last bit. So what I think I'm gonna do now is prime the inside of the box since I have about 5 cans left of that stuff. So I'm gonna do that because even if I don't spray the inside of it white, it'll look better than the blue, I think, with the white on the outside and then the red on the interior. So I'm gonna do that quick and then we'll lay down some white. It'd probably be better if I did 3 coats on the primer on the outside, but just the fact that I'm trying to beat the daylight right now, it's like 6:30 p.m. Honestly, I'm not really worried about it. Like I said, it's just a work truck, so yeah. And this is not prepped at all. This is all just hosed out from the car wash, so just gonna send it. It'll look better than blue. There's 1 can. There's 2 cans. I'm just doing 1 generous coat and call it good. And that's about 3 cans. Still a little bit left for the inside of the bed. Halfway through doing this, I realized, yeah, I had that rubber mat that goes over it, but whatever. All right, let's see if we got enough of these to cover the whole box. I did my GSR Integra with these a couple months ago, and it comes out fast. And another thing to do when you're using these, or to kind of avoid, spray it on something else before you spray the vehicle, because like a squirt of yellow stuff comes out first. But yeah, so we'll see. There's the first coat. Just do a light coat for the first one. Alright, so first can, did 1 whole around the outside, and then I got 1 more coat on this, so 2 coats on this side. And then now I'm going to move to the second can, starting on the tailgate and going back around the other way. So that's 2 coats and 2 cans. Well, that one's not used up yet, so I'm on my second can. This is coat number 2. Still needs a 3rd coat, obviously. But I mean, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna do that, probably 2 more coats just to make it thicker and a little more stronger. All right, 3 coats. And on the 3rd can, not completely empty. Obviously got probably some orange peel going on, but not bad. I'm probably gonna do 1 more coat just for durability, like I said. And then I guess I do have enough to do the inside of the bed. I got 2 cans, actually I have 3 left over. So, or as of right now, I'll probably have 2 left. So I'll just hammer the inside of the bed when I'm done with the exterior. All right, and there's coat number 4. Everything's covered now, so I'm gonna let it dry a little bit before I put the tailgate down, and then just do 1 really thorough coat on the inside. So there is one downfall to these cans, and that's they act like a old spray gun, as in you can't spray them like this. So you only have like a little bit of wiggle room for angle before it starts acting up. So spraying the floor of the bed is going to be kind of difficult. So I might just run over it real quick, but the side of the bed will be fine. Just keep that in mind when you're doing this, like or using these if you're going to do a car. Like when I was doing my GSR, it was kind of hard to do the roof without getting like thick streaks, or like trying to avoid drips. So just keep that in mind if you're gonna do a whole car. All right, there you have it. So essentially 6 cans of like that professional primer and then 6 cans of the turbo can amounts to the same amount of coverage. I don't even know what I just said, but yeah, just quicker with the turbo can, I guess. But I don't know, it's kind of there, here or there. All right, I'm gonna let this dry a little bit and then hopefully get the tailgate up without getting fingerprints on it, and then hopefully squeeze it into the garage so I can let it dry overnight. This car is immobile, but yeah, and then stay tuned to the next video to see it all back together. No, I'm just kidding. I'll fast forward to tomorrow and show you the end results. So I'm gonna take the truck down to a park real quick to get a better walk around video for you guys, since it's kind of crammed in my driveway with how long this thing is. And if you guys don't mind, give the video a like, because my algorithms are messed up for being a day late. If you like the video, if you don't like it, then don't like it. It does help out a lot for some reason with the likes, comments, and all that stuff. And there you have it. It'll blend in better once it gets some scratches and rock chips and sun fade on it, but definitely a lot better than it was. And yes, there is definitely orange peel, but that's to be expected with minimal paint prep and all that. But that's why fleet vehicles are white, so you don't see all the blemishes from afar. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did like the content, consider subscribing to follow along with all my other nonsense that I do. And as always, thanks for watching. And just a quick clarification, I did not clear coat it, and nor do I plan to, because it's just really expensive to get the kind that actually cures and hardens, the 2K clear, stuff like that. So whatever, and I'm not worried about it. I will put a ceramic coat on it once it's fully cured, maybe a week or so, and that'll protect it well. I've done it with other paint jobs and stuff like that. So just run it like this, and if you're curious to see how it holds up, just continue following my videos. I do use the truck quite often, so